Hey, people, I know I said 12 o'clock. We got like 10 minutes before everybody comes in. If they come back, it is 12 o'clock. Right. Out my back. I wanted to bring up a picture of Summer so that, I can concentrate and want to pick. But she's going to, so I'm going to just turn this off. If it turns off. Anyway, we're going to try to do an, yeah, I still got my bra on, but I was joking. It was like Saturday Night with Christmas with Martha Stewart topless. That was funny. Anyway, we're going to do some more readings on what the hell is wrong with these people, what the hell other people think. And yeah, I was downstairs on a metal chair, and yes, I got issues with my back. If you missed the first one, I showed you all my scar from the surgery, and I got a device in my leg that's supposed to help with the pain. I'm also on meds, and it don't help. You're still in chronic pain. But anyway, I had to get out of that metal chair. It was killing me. And the other night, I promised I was going to go live, and I didn't. I had issues with YouTube, blah, 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 uploading anything. And I looked back on my stuff to see if I had like any, you know, any issues with them posting. And they did delete one of my early videos I did about Gannon, uh, like from a year ago, because saying it was too long. But other YouTubers are saying that they have problems with them deleting vids. So it is what it is. But I don't care if they delete mine. I'm not monetized in any way. Uh, However, I don't want to be thrown off though. Um, Also, there's so many other things. I did a little rant, and I swear I'm not wearing any makeup tonight except my lipstick. Uh, I don't feel good. I got the second one, Moderna, and you're not allowed to talk about that. I got the second one in my arm. Look at my old lady arms flapping. Uh, and I got side effects. It swelled up. It hurts. Now I got a rash going down. I hope I don't have shingles. But Sassy wants a piece of the Slim Jim here, and don't hump no pillows. I don't know if you can see her or not. My little fatty, look at fat, and she needs her nails clipped. Please don't report me. So anyway, hopefully Rose comes back because she does tarot cards. And from what I gathered, I know a lot of people were saying she was dead in the car, secondary drowning. But you got to think, if Candace was going to do that, Candace would have, if she was drowned, or she would have reported that, and she would have got all kinds of GoFundMe stuff. She would have been the center of attention. The church would have came to help. You know what I mean? Mentally, if the woman is not quite there anyway. I'm sorry, Candace, if you're watching. Um, I think that they would have came forth and said she accidentally drowned. Sorry if my ass is up in the air. Okay. Uh, This is why I'm laying like this. That way I can lay him out. I was downstairs. I had to get out of that chair. Plus, my son's always in and out of the kitchen taking it over. We're going to try to do it this way. Uh, Back to Candace. Yeah, we know she's got issues. Uh, but I think she would have got, GoFundMe and money and all kinds of stuff if Summer just, accidentally had secondary drowning. I think she would have reported it. And also, the grandmother was in the car, or H. We'll call him H because he's underage. Or they say it was the grandmother. It kind of does sound iffy, but. And then somebody also put out on the internet that they edited the video, which I don't think can. Well, I know I'm not smart enough. I don't think Candace is smart enough to do all that. However, there's definitely some issues going on, definitely, and it's the talk of the town because everybody's jumping on it. The professionals, the professional police, the professional psychiatrists, they all got one, and every crime wannabe crime reporters are definitely got a belief going on. So Here, you can have a little bit more. She doesn't want dog food anymore. But this is supposed to be treat when you go outside. Don't get a chihuahua. I made a bad mistake. I love her, but what a bad mistake. They like to poop on the steps. Okay, so back to what I got on my readings was, and it's possible there's more than one person involved. I got someone that knows the family did this. And of course with Candace posting everything, or maybe Grandma does too. I am not on Facebook, TikTok. I'm not on Twitter, or however, I did start to put myself on Facebook because I wanted more coins for a game I was playing, which I stopped playing all games because it's kind of gambling, and I'm compulsive with playing games. So anyway, and if my smoking offends anybody, I'm sorry. I don't know if my chat's working because nobody's communicating. I got my mouse going. I don't see a chat going. I hope it came up. I don't know. Something doesn't seem to be working. Come on, work. And also the other day, another reason, it took 6 hours for some reason for me to post my little rant and say I was coming on. So there was a problem with YouTube, and it was throughout my house. I don't know if it's the storms, because now we're having storms, not then. But anyway, my chat might not be working now. Somebody say something. Just say cello or something, because I don't know if it's working. So anyway, these are the questions we were going to go over. I've already gone over, but we'll do it again. Someone that's from the church, someone that works with Don, someone that lives near, someone that wants revenge, someone that's seen her on Facebook, and someone that knows Grandma. And do they sell pills? And will Summer's body be found? I've done that several times, and it's not looking good. Somebody mentioned earlier it could be somebody from the church that's a mortician, which that's not good because fire did come up. And also the Chris Marcos, is he around? Nobody knows. Is this a connection with Rose Bly? And I don't really think so. However, might be revenge. Might be a revenge for Grandma. Grandma looks a little shady. But we're all shady, huh? No more Slim Jim. Slim Jim's all gone. I did tell everybody I was going on at 12, so we're still a little early. Oh, it's still hot in here. My back's still killing me. Yep, my whole arm swelled up. It feels a little bit better, but the bone still hurts. The shot was up here, but the whole bone and hives broke out there. And now I got kind of like a sensation right through here. I just hope everything works with that injection. Right? Here, chew on that. So, yeah, I don't think she had a secondary drowning. I think Candace would have got a hell of a lot more attention if it was an accident. However, is she shady? Yeah. And the constantly wearing a hat. Why did you cut your hair short if you're going to wear a hat? Is she taking on different personalities? Is her personality suddenly a male? Don't think that really turns her husband on. Maybe she's trying to turn her husband off. Somebody say something, because my chat doesn't seem to be doing nothing. I might have to go in and come back out. Nothing is working. Hold on a minute. I'll call Raymond. Raymond! He's probably sleeping.
What?
Can you get on and see if the chat's working? Yeah. Thanks. I got my mini deck I've been using, so it's pretty good now. I used the Toff deck, Alistair Crowley deck. which is a little bit different from the weight deck. I do have a little instruction book that tells you about the weight deck. I don't know where I got it from, but I do have one. And I was going to buy one when I got my stimulus monies. I don't know what the hell I was thinking, but could have swore I did, but I never got them from AB Books. Could have swore I bought. But anyway, I do have a book. I don't even know. It must have been inside of another book from years back. But for some reason, I do have a little instruction book on it. And the meanings are a little bit off, different than mine. And but yet, it still has the same layout, same. Most of the trumps are still the same. But when you have a tarot deck, no matter what you buy, once you work with it, it comes into your own thoughts in your own head, the meanings. So I mean, even if I'm thinking something different and somebody's like, "Oh no, that's not right," no, just share your opinion because that's what you're supposed to do. If you read these little booklets from Aleister Crowley, especially since I have, I'm pretty old. I'm 53. I started playing at 16. And there was no other books out there. That was like, even if you went to the library, you wouldn't find much on tarot cards. You just don't. And then even the books you find today, they're so off. It just doesn't make any damn sense. And it's just so spiritually wacky do shit. It just, nope. You have to remember that when they made these cards, and what we have now, we have a lot more technology, and we have a lot more things that are combined and different. I'm petting a little fatty's head right here. If you see me doing this, right? So anyway, did you check? Sorry to yell in your ears. You probably forgot already. Raymond,
Yeah.
did you check?
Yeah, I left the light on it too.
Did you leave a message?
No.
Leave a message. I need to see if chat's working.
It is, well,
It's not working for me. It's not working. It's not working. What the fuck are we gonna do now? It's not working. We're gonna have to go in and come back out. Did he leave a message? Anybody else? Are you seeing messages come up? I guess I can't read. Okay, something's wrong with it. What do I do? Refresh the page? I don't think you can do that live, right? Says may not be visible. What the hell? There you are. Why would it not be visible? Ow, fuck. I'm sorry. Hey, people. Well, that helps. Oh, wow. Look at all the shit I missed. Yeah, I see it now. Thank you. All right. Let's see if Rose came back. I don't think she did. But anyway, I think I forget her site, but it's Rose something tarot cards. She was on earlier, and she's really good with astrology and stuff. And you might want to check her out. I know she wasn't feeling good herself the other night. So, okay, I can see you all now. Thank you. So, what do you all think about the family involvement? Don't you think that if they staged a death, like a drowning, that they would get more, like from the church and for, GoFundMe and, condolences and more, than if something really happened to this little girl? So that's why I don't think it's that secondary drowning, which I was explaining to Raymond earlier. That, yeah, if you drink too much water, you can actually drown. And especially if kids drink too much water when they're swimming. But then again, I told my kids, and this, you might hear it on the one I did, never go under the water, especially when we swim in the bay or a lake. Don't go underwater. You can get parasites in your eyes and especially your ears because children, and I had swimmer's ear from a indoor pool. This family was nice and rich, but I stayed a week there with one of my friends. It was her aunt's house. I got swimmer's ear so bad, I swear it felt like a hammer just hit my head. And of course, I had to take big antibiotics. This is back when I'm 12, right? And it really did feel, and that's probably why I have hearing loss in my ear today. Okay. So anyway, I tell my sons not to go underwater. And even in people's swimming pools, you got to make sure they shock it right, because there is little parasite thingies that you see like floating in there. So anyway, hopefully she didn't go underwater at the lake. That's disgusting and nasty. And how long was she under there? Yeah, always keep your head above the water. And even when I take a shower, I gotta put my ears like this because I can't get water in my ears. When you go through menopause, you sweat in the inside, and I have Meniere's disease and a ringing constantly. And soda and caffeine makes it worse. Ow, my ears itching now. Take these damn things off. So Raymond said, "What's the point of swimming if you can't go under?" Okay, well, think about where you're going under at. So, yeah, she did a lot of driving that day. She left the boys home, which, don't the boys want to go swimming too? But no, the boys all stayed home. Now, did anybody come visit the property while she was gone? Of course, they're not going to tell us that, but, they're going to tell the police that. I'm sure they asked. And when they got back, now let's think about this. There could have been somebody at the lake that was watching them, and there could have been somebody that was following them, or there could have been somebody at the hospital. Now, I don't know if she left her in the truck when they went to the hospital or if they all went in together. There might have been somebody that decided to follow them then. We don't know. They don't know. That's what the FBI is going to try to figure out. But they're going to get a timestamp of everything that she went and bought, including liquor for the 15-year-old that we'll call H, even though we all know his name. However, I don't remember his mother's name. Maybe there's some money around her. But however, back to what they did that day. They went to the hospital medical center to help Grandma with her knee. And they were driving Grandma's truck, from what I understand, anyway. And then people were saying that, it looks like it looks like the headrest. And yeah, she's propped up on milk, which kids fall asleep oddly and weird, right? And if it was a hot day, I would be resting on that cold milk too. And it looks like a box is there too, but who knows? And I don't even know what grocery store they stopped at. I thought maybe the drugstores carry everything you need now. It's more expensive, but that's another thing. And so anyway, they dropped him off. Could have been followed then. And also, the pharmacy could have been followed then. Or if she's texting people, letting them know where she's at and why she's always, Facebooking and TikToking or tweeting whatever the hell this child's at. We know that's danger. And I guess she knows danger, stranger, right? But, if you let somebody know, we just had a good time swimming, and it shows the time you're there and you post it, they could, be following you. Especially in a even though they're, in the country, in a community like that. They know, I know that area. But also, right. And I don't think that the kids were drowning or fishing. So anyway, and then I'm sure the FBI is going to timestamp what she did at that time. And I'm not on Facebook. Maybe you all are, and you might know more than what I know. And I know there's a lot of crazy things going out there. And everybody's entitled to their own opinions, right? However, when I do the tarot cards, I might be just seeing what's coming out versus what's really happening. Because if you've seen some of my videos, the Prince of Wands keeps coming up, which is a sign of a red vehicle. And I said that also that I think when I asked where is Summer Wells, she is to the north, a little bit to the northwest. I don't. I'm not really thrifty on the computers anymore. It used to be, not anymore. But when I looked on Google Map, I can't see nothing but forest and trees and whatever. And there is one little lake that's near the house, but I don't. Obviously, that wasn't the one they went to. But also, the Prince of Wands represents somebody from another city. So maybe it was Kingsport or some other county near there. I don't know what's to the north. Um, so that's what I kept getting. And are they going to find Summerwell? So far, I haven't really seen anything come up where they're going to find her. They might have just, did what they did to her and threw her back in the water somewhere else. But yeah, well, I know she's on Facebook, and Cindy O'Brien. Here's Cindy O'Brien. Candace, Kingsport is north. Thank you, Cindy. Because I've been shouting from the rooftop. I think she's north. I hope she's in somebody's basement and they got her shackled. At least that means she's still alive. But I don't think so. So do you think maybe H's family could have done something about, because they apparently were friends up until the police asked questions about something about a 12-year-old, or they put two and two together about the alcohol thing. But remember, birds of a feather stick together. Now some of my friends do some things that I can't no more, like smoke weed. But damn, I will want to, but I can't. Is that a big deal? Nope. But Candace, I think, so on Ativans, and when you drink on Ativans, you will slur your words instantly. And then, of course, Xanax is mixed with pain pills. That's not a good thing to do, because you can have an OD, and I know a couple ex-boyfriends that OD that way. Sorry, but they did. Oh, my back. So, I live in the area. Oh, cool. So Kingsport, it's pretty populated, like with grocery stores and stuff like that. And what do you think, Susie? You think she drowned, or you think somebody snatched her? And remember, people, the mother would obviously get more attention if there was an accidental death. Right. Help. Reach. And the grandmother seems very quiet. After the one interview that she did about her daughter, she doesn't seem to be doing interviews right now. I'm sure they're flipping out. And I don't know if you came back from the first video I did, but when you blame your children for a child that disappeared, that's some serious fucked up psychological shit they got to deal with. Like, I told you to watch your sister, or I told you to watch your brother. Now, remember that one interview with Daddy Don? He said that they were arguing and fighting in the house, and even the people that were searching the area came running to make sure everything was okay. So it's, I think they had to medicate her even more, because she's snapping because she is responsible. And I say this in a lot of these missing cases, she wouldn't be lost or snatched if you was watching her. So Don's going to blame her. That was her job. Your job was to stay home, take care of the kids while he worked his ass off. And Don, for a 56-year-old man, he's in shape. So he definitely is really working. Now, did he show some money at work? All these pictures, that he works with, and maybe they took off and drove down there, or somebody from church. But I think this is definitely a payback to the family. Not to mention that they're, evil people that like little girls, right? Or little girls that look like little boys. So Kingsport is north. Thank you. Accident at home, sold to pay a debt. A Sunday school teacher had her. Yeah, but then again, does the Sunday school teacher have a boyfriend or something? Remember boyfriends or girlfriends. They put thoughts in your head too. Oh, we could take it. She should be yours. I mean, you never know, right? Crazier shit's happen. Um, oh, thank you. That's very nice. But we all need some blessings, don't we? And some positive energy. Thank you for licking mommy's hand. She's licking my fingers that I picked. I sit here and just pick my nail like. So that's my theory on getting back to, is this a payback? Uh, um, did the grandma get her pills? Now, Candace, who was driving, seemed to be driving good. That the short little thing we saw, she didn't look fucked up. She didn't look like she was on some twisted tea. She was driving pretty good. Now, when grandma gets back home, you think and who knows how many pills grandma gets? You think they were selling the pills to somebody or some pills? Well, of course, we know that she's going to do some pills. So she told Summer to go inside the house while she went into Grandma's trailer. Grandma's got a little nice hook up there, right? Snorting the pills. So, she's going to go into so shit up and snort it. So she tells her to go inside the house. She didn't walk her in. We know that. Why would you walk her in if she's always outside playing around the house? Thank you. You can come over here and lick my hands. Okay, come on. We're gonna do cards in a minute. So what do y'all think about that? You think they were doing the pills and possibly whoever while they were gone, did somebody come by looking for, or was grandma texting, hey, I've got my pills, we're on our way home, meet me at the house? And he might have been looking for the street while another guy got out and got on the property, was snooping around. Maybe they're going to rob grandma of her pills or whatever other drugs they got going on. Who knows? So, the boys are in there awfully quiet. The dogs really weren't barking. The dogs seemed like they are used to people coming and going. But grandma got her pills. It took a while. Suboxones. I don't know what she's on. If she's on Suboxone, there's a reason why they're giving her some synthetic shit. That's usually what they give for people coming off the shit. And also, I'm sure the FBI is going to count how many she had missing, how many she picked up within, that time limit, right? So, they, and then people are picking out about how Summer wasn't in a car seat. All right, so the mom's going to get charged with neglect, not having a car seat. They got other problems, right? So, yeah, that's a long way to go for some cheap ass Suboxones, right? But yeah, you can sell Suboxones. There's all kinds of drug addicts outside somewhere in my house that they come around and ask if you walk down the street, you got a hot meat. You want to buy some meat? No. It's that bad around here. However, I don't see anybody on the street corner selling the Suboxones. Not in this neighborhood, but however, in other neighborhoods I've been to, they do line up and sell crack. But it's one of the hardest drugs that they can catch people because they throw it somewhere and, they can't really catch it. However, what I'm saying, though, is that if grandma is in the trailer, she got her pills, they were planting little flowers, and then she made Summers go in. Well, of course, Summers wanted to go in. Okay, so she didn't walk her to the door and say, scream to her, watch the kids, but watch your sister. So then all of a sudden it goes cloudy for her because she goes back into the house and all of a sudden she's missing. She must have went through the basement door, blah, 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 crap. That's if she ever went into the house. We don't know because the boys are underage and can't talk. So, firecrackers. Did y'all hear that? Sounds like a cannon. So I find it weird when Candace said that in her interview, well, you lose track when you're having a good time. Well, yeah, that was, she said a lot of strange things in all of her interviews. but the one where she actually really does look like she's on pills, and people are questioning her eyes and everything, and her mouth's all infected. So, yeah. So maybe they've stopped and got some more drugs on the way home. We don't know. With H's mother, what the hell's going on? Remember, birds of feathers stick together, right? But I guess the pharmacy will fill a Suboxone thing. I know a lot of people go to the that are on it, go to the methadone clinic that gives them, like, if you get caught doing all kinds of crazy shit with your pills, they'll make you drink it there and then go home. They got to go every day, or they only give them 3-day supply or something crazy like that. But yeah, if you're on that Suboxone shit, that is pretty much like being on heroin. It's synthetic heroin. And yeah, you will lose some time. But normally when you're on the Suboxone, it makes you sleepy, not hyper. And you're like dipping and shit. But I do know Ativans, because I've been on Ativans, and if you drink one drink on Ativans, you will slur your words like you've had 15 of them. And of course, Xanaxes will knock your ass out or calm you down. I'm sure she's on them now. Now it's hot as shit. Raymond, turn the AC back up. I opened the window and let the smoke out. Wasn't a good idea. It's still 81 degrees out. Okay, worked at a call center, and everyone was headbanging their computer. They snorted them. Suboxones? I didn't know they could do that. Anyway, that's some bad shit, people. You don't want to be on it. And anybody who says they're on the meth, if they're still on it like 2 years later, they're still a heroin addict, But so grandma and of course anybody that's on these synthetic drugs, they won't show any emotions because they're they cut off the receptive nerves so that you can't feel happy or sadness. You don't know what to feel, right? So but yeah, she went to you're in the area. There's like what, a hospital or a clinic, medical center or something in there. So, it's crazy, right? So do you think somebody followed them? Or could have followed them? Because and then also that last picture of her sleeping in the car, I'm sure the FBI will snatched up all their phones and stuff. Do you think she told somebody hey, we're going to be at the house in about 15 minutes, and that's why grandma was videoing that communicate to them that we're home? But the mysterious red truck, it could have been somebody else in the truck with him. He was driving around waiting for him to get home, and the other person got out and got on the property and was just like, there's some crazy people out there, right? I mean, they might have been trying to get a boy child and mistaken her as a boy child, right? Who knows? But however, death keeps coming up for Summers. So, does anybody have a certain question you want me to ask? Yeah, but I don't think she was in a hot car. I think she would have took her in, or stayed in there and left it on. That is a possibility. But I think she would have cracked down and told them that. You know what I mean? Where is Summer? I keep getting she is in a field, land, to the north. The other night, I think it was I don't remember if it was 20 something or 70 something miles, but it was to the north, a little bit to the northwest of the house. Well, that's what I'm wondering if remember that guy Shannon that was the witch doctor where was her name? What was her name? The beautiful girl that's missing, but they found her child in Florida. Um, I did readings on him, and it dawned on me that he's taking on that personality. It is a demon inside of him, and he even tells people that he's got this different person inside of him. And then also somebody left a oh, thank you, Leela Cabot. Yeah, she's definitely in the swamps of Florida. I don't know what he did to her, but I think he took her down there for a certain reason. Yeah. But anyway, somebody put in there that that haha, he was released, so you suck. And I mean, you're crazy, you suck. And then I said, well, he was arrested. I didn't do any readings after that. However, they let him off because they could still arrest him for murder. And then like 3 days later, they arrested him again for murder. So I told the motherfucker that left me a nasty little message. And then he said, something, you're crazy. I was like, okay, you're the one that left shit on mine, but okay. And I also normally do this for people that want to troll us. It will go back to you. Stop it, We're just having conversations. We don't need more evilness in our lives. But yeah, Leela Cabot, I pray she's found, right? I'm not psychic, but damn, if somebody said that 434 River, I mean, you'd think they would go look, right? But yeah, I think she's definitely in the Everglades, and him with a shovel bucket, and what a mess. But anyway, remember how he said that he took on that other spirit? Well, when I was doing the readings, it came up that it was definitely a sex thing he wanted her for, and got out of control. Unless he wanted her heart for the other woman. Remember the friend that had a heart problem? That was crazy. But yeah, thank God they got him behind bars for right now. Let's get back to Summers. This and poor little Xavier. I don't even know if I can do a reading on him. That just breaks my heart. He looks so freaking happy, and somebody do something that, whatever happened to these children, right? They're missing. So I'll ask, where is Summer Wells? But I want you all to concentrate just on the question for me. Where is Summer Wells? We need to find her. And then I'm going to put it down so y'all can see. Hopefully it don't fall, but it will. Okay. Where is Summer Wells? Now the Ace of Cups comes up. Which it didn't before. But anyway, you see how it says physical. So we want to know, this is going to tell us if it answered my question. And then liberated left. And then involuntary versus voluntarily, physically. So we look up here. Okay. The Hermit. Somebody led her away. See, and then the Magus, lucky, ready, timing, skills, cunning, deceitful, trickery. And then power, help. That was the house. And then, now also, I don't think it's telling me where she's at. See how the Hierophant comes up, which is family, teaching, and learning, which, remember, could be also church. And then the Ace of Cups. Of course, the Ace of Cups can represent a lake, but also this represents land, and but this also represents knowing. I think somebody knows the family did this. Decision and time and propelled to move suddenly. things take his consideration. Decision in time and propelled and moved fast. Emotionally high. I mean, it was like, not like high, but it's like they needed it. They wanted it. And that's two of them communicated. Not necessarily lovers, but two. At first I thought it was one, but maybe it is two. Okay, and then there was some movement. There was definitely some traveling involved. And then when they completed it, there was for the defeat and loss. It's not done telling me. I mean, I could go on and on. This is just what I'm saying, right? What it's showing me right now. Hold on a minute. I do think CW and her mom could definitely have been selling prescription pills. But why did Candace pick up 8? Is he selling 2 or something else? I think he really wanted to get out of the house. I think they're very good friends with the mother and Candace do it together is what I think. That's what I think. I think there's people are reading way too. I mean, is she that perverted? I don't know. I mean, that was like looking at your own son, right? But I think he really wanted to get out of the house. I think he's used to helping out and babysitting and getting the fuck away from. Doesn't he live in a trailer park? There's some shady people. Now, nothing against trailer parks because I'm thinking about moving to one. But you're old. You want to be in one. You don't want upstairs and downstairs. Now, however, there's double trailers are nice. But is it possible that he really just wanted to get out of the damn house and have some fun? And I think Candace and the mother are the ones that, they were best friends. Who does she know? Does she have a boyfriend? Or I'm sure if Candace was around H's mother and picking him up, I'm sure that the little girl's been over there, Summer, who's been over there, and people have seen her over there in that trailer park, including whoever the H's mother's bringing around or boyfriend wise. And which I always say, these women don't seem, I don't know if she's married, but she doesn't sound like she's married. I think there's an ex involved, something to do with a motorcycle gang or something. I don't know. But the father wants to take him to New York or something and custody or something, get him away from all this. But yeah, he's definitely going to have to go to court over this, I'm sure. But yeah, do they do that drugs? I'm sure they do. Not the 15-year-old. Now, did she supply alcohol to him? Who knows if the mother allows that too? That's neither here nor there. I mean, it is, but it's just like nothing we can, let's concentrate on Summer. Now, do I think that Candace seems to care about Summers? I don't think she's jealous or blah, blah, blah. I think she really does care about her daughter. And she was smart enough to take Summers with her, then leave her home with those three boys. I think the oldest one is 12. I remember Don couldn't even remember his own children's age, let alone their birthdays, right? But yeah, I think he's done a lot of alcohol and pills where his memory is fried, but he gets up and goes to work for the family. Crazy. But who knows what Candace does when school's operating. Remember, we're just coming out of the coronavirus stuff, right? She just got her enrolled in school, so she could go out and get a part-time job or whatever she's been doing, or stay at home and clean the damn house up while they're all at school. But I've seen some of the pictures of the house, and not that mine looks better, but I make sure that nothing's on the floor. So anyway, back to where is Summer Wells' body at right now? And see, that damn red truck keeps coming up again. And Siddhartha is Aries, and it normally represents somebody from another city. Let me go from here first, but then I'm showing you, and there's 2 different men. Okay, right here, there's combination. Combination. That's pretty much what it means. Combining things together. So it's trying to tell me something. He slayed as fast as he could. He's evil, merciless. And then drain emotionally, fatigue, lengthen every time. It's not like water. It's like dried up mud, sludge. Indolence. It means like nothing's there. Barren. It's like, out in the field, but you know what I mean? But over here, the ace of disc again. Remember I said seen or unseen, known or unknown, but also represents the north. Yep. Ace of disc is north. All your aces are new beginnings, whether you know, seen or unseen, known or unknown. And then abundance, plenty of hospitality, eating and drinking, merriments. So he's a store maybe, or a business. And then when you have the Prince of Wands, which is red, he's usually represents a dark-haired person. Could it be Jose? In another city. And of course, Kingsport. I think it's Kingsport, right? That would be considered another county. And then hey, how you doing? So he keeps coming up, and I'm thinking, okay, this is the man from another county, or is it telling us there really is a red vehicle? However, interference, paranoid of the mind. So here's the crazy one. It's a young man, not like 15-year-old, but a younger man, possibly a water sign, which would be a Scorpio or Aquarius, I think, or whatever the hell. But anyway, he's more laborious, or he's more of the one that wanted to do this. And cruelty, lies, deception, bloodshed. I mean, just complete violence. So is it possible that there's two people? Maybe the guy in the red truck was driving, and the other guy got out and was waiting in the woods, or waiting for grandma to come home with her fucking pills. Or maybe they overheard Don at work or something. But anyway, I don't think that's the case, but it's a possibility. So also, like I was saying, north. And here we go again with another ace. Things are taken in consideration. Ace of swords, truth revealed, untouchable, uncompromising, cat-like instincts, like they were waiting and prowling. And or this could also represent legal problems or the law. Not in this case, by the way it's laid out. I don't think it's police. But truth revealed and fight against. And ace of swords, I'm sorry, is to the west. So it's a little bit to the west, northwestern. And I guess it's their home or business. The person comes from the northwestish. That rings. It keeps coming up. He was playing for the flute for summer every night. What the fuck? Oh, you mean now that she's missing? I was like, wow, that's kind of creepy. But also, one of the neighbors goes to church. I mean, these people, and the worst thing you could do is put your kids on these TikTok, Facebook, and I, obviously summer liked it because that was like special time. And when I was a kid, we didn't have this shit. All we had was a cassette player, and you believe it or not, we used to sing and recopy songs and make up little skits and stuff, like out in the Hicks, we only had like 3 stations, but like the comedians where they make album, the 45s and stuff, where you listen to it instead of watched it. But we used to play little skits and stuff on the cassette. Flashback. But anyway, so apparently Summer liked having her picture taken and videos made, which obviously wasn't too good. So that's what I'm thinking. I'm getting here. This is things to take into considerations. maybe it is a dumbass female that's participating, but or knows and allowing it. Who the fuck knows? But I'm thinking this is the personality that of what they're doing or what they did versus the actual person. Because kind of like Candace is taking on a male facade right now with the baseball caps and the short hair. So the queens can take male or female can take on the psychological um, things of them. Not necessarily saying this is a woman. However, could be connection to a woman, like I was saying about church. Um, Now the outcome. What was the question? Where is Summers? Debauchery, drug abuse, alcohol, lengthenary, dried up. It's not like she's in a lake. It's more like mud, sludge, or and finished arrangement. And this is the arrangement they created, and then victory there if we find her. But there's a level change, victory. So when are they going to find her? I don't in somebody's house chopped up or like burnt up right now. I think that they she's somewhere north to northwest in the woods, way era. Hell, I think he has had other plans and couldn't find a sitter for summer. I don't think so. I think because she'd let her own kids watch her if she really wanted to get out and go. Plus, grandma's there, so why couldn't grandma watch her then? She's got a babysitter living on that hill, you know, and or she could leave the boys in the house and let Summer go in the trailer with the grandmother. You're forgetting the grandmother's there, right? Not to be rude, but sometimes I'm forgetting the grandmother's there. I don't think she's all there, but yeah, she's there. Had other plans, right? Yeah, see now, yeah, Don would be pissed, but Candace didn't care if she was getting rid of him anyway. She just had charges put up with him. I think, I don't think it was an accident death. However, with the shit that's going around in that house, I mean, really, there's copperheads and I don't know if there's water moccasins over that area, but bears and what did she say, coyotes and whatever. But yeah, I mean, there's an accident waiting to happen anywhere right there on that hill. But yeah, the point about them driving up in the driveway and the dogs would bark and stuff like that. Who knows what's going on, or if somebody did stop by? The FBI is not going to tell us about that while they were doing a little thing. So I'm sure that whatever they were posting or whatever, they'll figure it out. So anybody else have any other thought of or different idea besides I don't know why they think. And then with the sister of Don coming forth saying about how she was sexually abused and stuff. Why'd you wait so long? You could have got his ass back then. Now, am I saying that there might have been some sexual abuse in the family? Possibly. Huh. Yeah, I definitely see some whoever grabbed her ass, it was definitely sexual and wanted her. I think and remember there's gotta be more videos out there. That was just what Candace wanted to show us. Right? Well, that was a long as soon as I got home. I was in a car, knocked out. Even if it's a block. And then the excitement of the brothers. But yeah, they were out all day. So I guess we're gonna find out who they're gonna press, but they gotta find that body. Gonna have to find the body before they press who did it. Somebody was telling me something about an earlier about I can't even feel the air up here. It's 81 degrees. I'm starting to sweat. Somebody was saying that the guy from a church was a mortician. Ugh. And hey, there's cops who are on that red pickup. They definitely been searching in the air. Well, YouTubers are on. They're picking up on that. Well, here's one here. Here's one here. I was googling shit. And I was like, is that a red pickup truck? you know. But ladies and gentlemen, remember, there's people out there now that will steal your organs just for a buck. But don't be parking near vans. Don't be parking near dark windowed vans. Uh, and teach your kids that too. And don't leave your kids in a vehicle. You got to take them in. And I noticed that they're also saying about how she's not in a car seat. There's it's questionable about. I thought it was 35 pounds they got to be in a car seat, but things might have changed. I don't know who the guy is with the flute. Is he's a guy from the church? They're definitely going to be searching that laptop and phone. Candace was going to punish her and she ran in and hit a rock. I don't know. I doubt it. And then there's so much gossip. We don't really know if she hits her children or not. But who's to say that? Well, because of that video, I was thinking that maybe she left her kids home alone and went out, and the boys did something to her. Kind of like the John Benet Ramsey, like with the brother. Did he hit her with a? And they covered for it. Now maybe Candace would cover if the would be losing the whole family instead of just one. But I don't remember. Candace would get more if she if it was an accidental death. She would get a hell of a lot more on the GoFundMe and the funeral arrangements and all that, and then of course the church. So remember that. Yeah, boys can be rotten. Luckily, I didn't have that problem. Now I do. They're rotten. And they got into a fight one time. I told them to take it out in the yard. There's glass. I got glass cabinets and stuff. I was like, "What do you never fight near glass? Never." So, it's hot, people. How are you doing? Where you at? Anybody from Tennessee? I know we had storms coming in. I guess Florida's getting hit. Yep, send him to the yard. Wish him in the cornfield. Thank God this isn't Indiana, like the the bridge guy. How many people gets that weird Chadwell guy? And his dogs got him. Who the hell? They'll never tell us the truth on that. I'm not too far from Pennsylvania. I'm moving to Hanover somewhere to get away from Marylanders. They're crazy here. Yeah. But yeah, Canada, yeah, I love Trailer Park Guys. I love that show. Mr. The other guy died, is shame, but Canada I think's too cold in the sun all the time. But yeah, I'd like to go to Canada. It's a lot of land there. A lot of land. And if I was gonna have a trailer, I'd get a double trailer right in Canada. Double wide. Because, I mean, that's like better than living in a row home. It's like, you got to keep going up steps to use the bathroom and stuff. When you get old, you don't want steps. Yeah, the booster seat thing. But she was okay. That's why they propped her up on the milk and the boxes. I don't think she was dead in the car. There was even one woman that was saying that that Candace digitally switched things on the video. Now, do you really think that woman is that smart to do that? I just hope that she really is in somebody's house to the north, probably Kingsport. I think they're gonna have to start looking in different directions of who's been there and who knows those dogs. Remember the dogs didn't bark, stuff like that. I bet she was in the trailer with grandma snorting her pills, or God forbid she shoots up. But I don't think she is because she's too fat. Not to be rude, but she's too. That's from beer, too much yeast. Now remember, Don said in an interview from another YouTuber did it. I can't remember her name, but it was by phone. Don said she asked, "Is Candace on drugs or medicated?" And he said, "No, she's not on nothing." And I'm like, "Great, okay." Then she's really, really gone if she's not on anything. Then he said, no, she's not medicated at all. And she's even pretty much stopped drinking. So that means she still drinks. It's not a drug. Uh, it's like they're not thinking what they're saying. They're just really saying some shit. Um, or is she on any antidepressants or anything, right? But no, he said no, she's not on no meds, not none. Nothing. Nobody's prescribed anything to her. No, nothing. She's even gave up half of drinking, right? And then he said, she's really, really trying to stop everything. What the fuck's that mean? Trying to stop what you trying to stop, right? For her to get her head out of her ass, huh? So either she's about her mom, or all those kids are going to be taken from her. She's going to lose everything and wind up in a cell. Even if you didn't do nothing, you're putting your fucking family in jeopardy. Still, of being completely taken away. And grandma hasn't stepped up to say anything either. But there's nothing wrong with beer, don't get me wrong. But especially light beer, it's better for you. It's only 250 calories. But yeah, regular beer, and they don't seem that poor. She's got a nice vehicle. Grandma's got a vehicle. Dad's got a vehicle. They got a house. It's not that great, but yeah, they got a big family. I don't know if they get food stamps or anything. They don't seem to be starving. However, I heard they got rats and bugs. I thought rats ate the bugs. I don't know. So she's got money for gas. She's got money for beer. She's got grandma's got money for her pills. While the kids play on the internet. So they got bad reception. That's another reason why I don't think she called 911. They got bad reception up on that hill. But I thought the boys were playing. I think she definitely on Ativans or Xanaxes, mixing them. She probably mixed them, and I'm sure they gave her something to calm her ass down. Remember, the father said in the beginning, I heard the interview, where they were yelling and screaming each other in the morning. They staying up all nights, flipping out, blaming each other. And of course, we know who's to blame is the mother, because the mother is supposed to watch the children. You don't tell your child, even if he is 12, watch your sister, watch your brothers. It's her job. I mean, yeah, you can say, yeah, I'm going to go over here to grandma, watch the house for me. Don't cook. There's a time where you can trust a 12-year-old. However, by law, he is allowed to babysit, but I don't know if he's allowed to babysit a 5-year-old. There's different laws for different states. Would I let the 12-year-old watch No, I wouldn't, especially boys. You're asking for trouble. And I also thought that Summer's bedroom is down in the basement with the parents. So I don't know. There's a lot of questions and a lot of missed stuff on the internet. I think somebody really did grab her. How they did it, they knew they were coming home with the pills. One of them got out of the car and was waiting. Got lucky. Who knows? They might have been planning on robbing their asses instead. And they just decided to snatch her. So yeah, I don't see them finding her body yet. I'll let you know when a level change occurs. We did see one level change. So they're looking in a different direction now. So I'll let you know. And I'll come back on. I can't believe an hour passed by already. I gotta get up. My back's killing me. But yeah, I'm more of a night owl now. Uh, but anyway, bless everybody. Remember, keep your babies close to you, and be careful when you're out there. There is some crazy motherfuckers out there right now, and you don't know who they are. They always say, "Oh, he was such a nice guy." Oh, damn, I can't believe she was a good Christian woman. Never know. They just snapping left and right and getting possessed by all kinds of shit. So I'll let you know if a level change comes up with them finding her body, but I don't think it's good. And I think there might be more than one guy that did it. And I think there's a connection with them doing pills. So apparently, Candace likes to travel in that vehicle to her friend's house back and forth, and they got to be doing some shit together. So, yep, more's going to come out. All right, everybody, God bless and be careful and good night. And I'll see you soon again. I hope, anyway.